to arrive. I know it will, a dreamer shimmer away.
Hello everyone, hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If you don't, I hope you're doing well out there, wherever you are. A gateway is a means of access or entry to a place and or thing. And for me, this bike was just that. So last week I traveled back to Colorado to visit my family for Thanksgiving and got the chance to ride my track bike again. Why I don't have it here? Well, space and rideability. The Kona Rove kind of takes the road slot when I do my road riding around here. But it is a fun bike, and that's what we're talking about today. The track bike, fixed gear bike, or fixie if you want to refer to it like that, is what got me into cycling, and I think got a lot of people into cycling really, and not just cycling, but cycling mechanics, or more so working on my own bike instead of giving it to a bicycle shop to work on it. But why is that? The reason it got me into cycling mechanics, or more so working on my own bike, was the simplicity of it. I mean, there's only one gear on the drivetrain, there was no brakes, but there was nothing to go wrong on it, really. That's why it was an amazing bike. Now, the bike I'm showing you here is a Dolan precursor. It is not the original track bike that I rode. The original track bike that I rode was a Mercier Kilo TT, which I got off of BiketiresDirect.com, I believe, for a whopping $380 at the time, which was like a fortune for me to spend on a bike at the time. 380 bucks. How things have changed. That Mercier Kilo TT was the gateway to my cycling experience. That got me riding with friends around town, not just around town, but we would ride to Fort Collins, to Longmont, to different surrounding towns with those bikes. And it was amazing. I even got pulled over on that bike. Ended up being a $50 ticket for riding next to my buddy Frank and not behind him. That was a little bit of BS, but oh well, it's in the past. Water under the bridge. So we've talked about the ease of maintenance with a track bike, but why are they so much fun to ride? You only have one gear. Well, you've probably seen this in many fixed gear videos if you were into them just as I was. They all have some sort of background narrator talking about the simplicity and how beautiful that is. And it's with good reason. I totally agree with most of what everyone says on those videos. When you're riding it, it is riding a bike, but it's definitely different than riding a free-wheeled bike. You are one, as they say, as cliche as that sounds. But you're just not thinking about it. If there's a slight slope or a hill, you have to push through it. You're not thinking about, am I in the right gear? Am I running the right tire pressure? Should I brake before this turn? All of that is gone with that bike, and you're just riding. And that is what made riding fun for me initially. It still is really fun to ride a track bike. I think everyone grows in the cycling world, whether you grew up riding a BMX and now ride mountain bike, or you grew up road racing and now ride gravel. I think it's a beautiful thing to discover that gateway into the cycling world. And for me, the track bike was mine. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching. Write down in the comments below, what was your gateway bike or type of bike into the cycling community, in the cycling world. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, remember to stay stoked on spokes. Sorry, one more thing. In the old footage that was provided by my buddy Frank, we were riding without helmets. I don't recommend that to anyone, okay? Just so we're clear on this. I was young and dumb. Ride with a helmet. I always ride with a helmet now, unless it's a very isolated dirt road, which has no cars. But even then, I like the feeling of a helmet. It gives you that security. It's like a seatbelt in a car. You're still gonna get flung out, but it gives you a little bit of security. Wear your helmets. All right.